Здорово. Данків продовжує проходити The Sinking City. Ну що ж. Ми зупинились на тому, що дізналися приблизно, де живе той професор Вестербрук. А щоб точно дізнатися... Нам потрібно... Блін. Зайти в мерію, що ми зробили. А, ні. Не професор Вестербрук, а професор Кавендіш. О. Супер.
Stop bothering me, newcomer.
О. Вулиця Святого Михайла. Між вулицями Карпентера і Конституції. Що ж, все понятно.
Extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister? Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest. Extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
Здоровенні обеліски появилися після тої самої повені. Да, виглядає монструозно. Прям по... Реально так по-лавкрафтовськи. Повилазило з дна моря всякий жуть. Не монстрами єдиними.
The door won't budge. The door won't budge. Judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. And why keep it around?
Може того, що професор вдовець, який береже кольцо покійної жени.
Budge.
I loved you. I always loved you.
Ага.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD's in the center of all of it.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine! Mine!
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
George,
I
Hell
don't
yes.
care what your damn...
you will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
Опять вштирило.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down. The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
No, Cavendish. Time for you to do some explaining. Care to tell me why you poisoned the fish at the EOD warehouse? And you better not lie to me. Oh, sorry. Is this making you angry? Yeah, two can play at that game, and believe me, I've got plenty of anger for the both of us.
How dare you?
I'm only going to ask politely once. Then my gun will do the talking.
Fine. Fine. Yes, it was me. But I had a good reason to do it. It all comes back to Anna.
What's Anna got to do with all this?
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then...
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea. That it was demanded by the EOD. Doomed take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members. Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them. They kidnap ordinary folks, too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this. How?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Look, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and Kay, they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
What did she mean? Blessed by the sea.
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in Innsmouth?
That decay-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones. They take our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
No, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
Keep talking. Now what is it you want from me?
Poison the rest of the fish. It's spreading, but it's not enough. The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they just received a fresh haul. That's your target.
You're a madman, Cavendish. You're willing to let innocent people suffer and die just to get revenge on your ex-wife. No, this madness has to stop. And I'm gonna put an end to it right now.
Oh, no, no. You don't understand.
Да, це був реальний перебор. Чесно кажучи, я не хотів вбивати професора. Але тут не було варіанта. Травити невинних людей просто щоб отомстіть, то я можу всадити цій стерві пулю в лобішник. І все. Ох, який же цей обеліск стрьомний. Нет. Вони всі брехуни.
Knock it off!
Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny.
I found the poisoner and dealt with him. He won't be bothering you anymore.
See, bless you, Charlie. That's great news. Who was it?
Well, see, now that's the interesting part. It was your ex-husband, George Cavendish.
Oh. Well, that son of a rotten shark finally got what was coming to him. Good riddance. Still, it's strange. I never thought he'd have the guts to do something like this. He was always a pushover.
You're taking this remarkably well for a woman who just found out her ex-husband was a poisoner.
He's nobody to me. The EOD is my family now. We serve a higher purpose than he could ever grasp. My life finally has meaning. You've done us both a huge favor by relieving him of the burden of his miserable existence. Well done, Charlie.
All right. No more messing around. Get me in touch with your Grand Poobah or whoever's in charge, now.
Easy there, Charlie. I'm a woman of my word. Go to the basement of the fish market. It's nearby. You'll find an Innsmouther there by the name of Maurice. Tell him I've sent you. You'll get your answers.
About time.
О, ну от. Нічого. Я вже не пам'ятаю, але... Да, вони мудаки. Впрочем, я не шкодую, що шльопнув професора. Боротися з цим проклятущим орденом треба іншими способами.
Hey, Mr. Reed.
Do I know you, buddy?
Not yet, but I know you. I also know you're looking for a particular lady. My name's Fred. You're looking for Professor Lowe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
What is this order you mentioned?
Yeah. You don't know, do you? EOD. It really stands for the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Dagon.
An old being from the depths of the sea. In books, they show him as a monstrous amphibian. The Innsmouthers worship him as a god. And of course, they make sacrifices to him. In blood.
Nothing's for free in this city, is it? Figures. All right. Shoot.
You won't regret it. You've seen some of the city now, am I right? You've an inkling what's coming? I want out. Of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it. You've signed your death warrant. I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I've no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them. That's how you can help. See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week talking about Salvation Harbor. Maybe start there.
Alright, fine. I'll look into it. But your lead on the professor had better be worth it.
I know where they've got her. I can get you there. You just find me a way out fast, or I might be too dead to be any use to you.
Stop it.
Угу. Да, скільки всього. Я то, звісно, знав, що орден мудаки. І, чесно кажучи, багатьох інсмутців мені шкода. Жити під п'ятою цих уродів. Охренеть. Найспецифічніший торт, який я тільки бачив. Такий величезний. О, явно ще один родич.
I know who is behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD. The den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
Actually, most of the EOD members I met were locals. And for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You ought to examine your prejudices.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Well, that's how you're acting. The Innsmouthers didn't want to end up here, and they didn't do it to spite you. Your hatred leaves them no choice but to retaliate. Can't you see the vicious cycle here?
They killed my son, for Kay's sake!
One man, not all of them. If you keep tarring every Innsmouther with the same brush, you'll radicalize them. And then all this will happen again. The only reason the EOD gained power here is because Innsmouthers had nowhere else to turn. You have to stop being part of the problem.
I shall try to think about what you have said.
Back to business. I'll continue my search for Professor Doe. I have a promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You say we are dealing with an entire organization. Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn. Now leave. I've heard enough from you.
Ho 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 ho. Оголошення в газеті. О, заправка. Знаєте, я от пам'ятаю розказував, що мені не подобається оцей лавкрафтовський посил про ужас. Не хороший, не плохой, а просто ужасний. Так от. Інколи в Лавкрафта є герої, які адекватно сприймають. Вони теж стикаються з чимось жутким і реально пугаються. Но вони від цього не сходять з ума і дійствують адекватно. Правда, вони стикаються з настоящим піздецом. Вроді воскресшого колдуна. чи ультранебезпечного монстра. Я от чому веду. Наш детектив адекватно оцінив інсмутців. Пофіг, що вони жуткі. Ну, виглядають вони реально стрьомно. Мене самого напрягають оці водянисті очі, і гострі зуби і величезні губи. Но це не робить їх мудаками.
Stay safe.
В Лавкрафта в першу чергу був посил, що інсмутці страшні самі по собі. А головний герой розказу «Тінь над Інсмутом» чуть не здурів від віда, що коли замітив, що в ньому проявляється інсмутська внешність.
Stay safe.
Дякую. Це як от Dead by Daylight вже згадав. Мені пофіг, наскільки селюк страшний. Мені головне, що він хоче знести мені башку бензопилою. Ну тут, правда, протилежний до інсмутців случай. Так, 7 дубів на заході. Вулиця... Тихо... Проспект Марша. Ті самі, які марші принесли в Інсмут. Точніше, цей капітан Обед Марш. Артефакти для призива глибоководних. І далі все почалось. Кстати, от звідки явно Орден бере рибу. Глибоководні допомагають інсмутцям женучи... Вони женуть рибу до берега, і її легко ловити. Так, тихобережне і спасіння, блін. Проклята географія. Західна частина. Гавань спасіння я вступив. Тихобережна. Вулиця спасіння. Опача. Зразу згадався Skyrim. Поговори з трактирщиком і узнай найкращі слухи. Найцікавіші чутки. От цікаво. Вроді би ми в 7 дубах теж дізнаємося дещо. Причому дуже круте. Блін, не туди пішов. Да, тут я точно пам'ятаю, що є ще 3 дополнительних квеста, причому шикарні. Так, знаю, куди йти. А вот, 7 дубів. Стоп, вміння. Сука, я що так забув? О.
It's you, the man who made the boss blow a gasket. Caleb never thought a newcomer would make him look such a fool to Mr. Throgmorton.
It's not my fault you guys didn't check the warehouse.
I know. No hard feelings, pal. Impressive work finding the killer. Maybe you can help me with another one. The name's Sam Shaw. Take your drink and let's talk.
Didn't I hear something about a prohibition?
Of course. This place merely sells juice. Old fermented grape juice. A tonic for your health. So, how about that business?
We can talk, but I don't work for free.
I know. Still, the task is simple, so I can't offer a lot. I just need a few photos of crime scenes. What do you say?
You're the police officer. Why can't you take the photos yourself?
The cases fell to other detectives, but they've let them slip through the cracks. I can't go behind the backs, but an outsider...
Tell me where to find the bodies.
Here are 3 file cards with names and addresses. Bring me photos of the victims, then I can start to get this moving again. I'll be waiting upstairs for those 3 photos. Please, try to be discreet in this matter.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I'll need another drink to get through this.
А тут нічого особливого нема.
Little Bird told me there are people in Oakmont who can help me leave town.
Maybe, maybe not. What makes you think I know anything?
I've heard they're having a wake for Toothless Bob here.
That may be true, but I don't know you from Adam. Prove you ain't some gumshoe.
Come on, you can trust me. Ask Mr. Throgmorton. He can vouch for me.
If you think I'll trust you just because you were doing business with that ape, then you've got another thing coming. But you're still alive. That means you've got something going for you. Okay. What about a little favor? Nothing fancy, don't worry. I expected a package to be delivered ages ago, but the courier still hasn't shown. Find out what's taking him so long. Here's the address.
Got it.
One more thing. If you don't find him, bring the package back, will ya? It's a crate full of the water of life, if you catch my drift.
Bye.
Хорошо. Це близько. Що ж, зробимо ці фотографії. По-бистренькому. Бляха. Ну-ка подивимося, що тут. Окрім ще більшої кількості потоків, звісно. Все понятно.
Poor man was trying to escape.
Ключові докази тут зібрали. Ну що тут може бути ще? Член Окванського фотоклуба? Ну ок. Блін. Хорошо. Не пам'ятаю це завдання, якщо чесно. І що? В чому його суть? Ну, збір фотографій, то понятно. Я маю на увазі інший аспект справи. В чому прикол з цими карточками члена клубу? Ну, в общем-то, розберемося. Поки що головне робити фотографії. Да.
What's your problem?
Вирішив трошки розбавити процес екшену. О. Так, в жопу. Барі все лізуть і лізуть. Да, пам'ятаю, сюди ми ще зайти не можемо.
Door won't budge.
На південь від вулиці Університетської. Що за хрень? І що, зараз пройде? Штатив, так? Значить, і тут жертва любитель фотографії. Добре, і де його труп, блін? А, тут є ще один поверх. І позначення щодо монстрів. Да.
One precise strike. He died almost instantly. One precise strike. He died almost instantly.
Ще одна членська карточка. Що ж, лишилася остання квартира. По ідеї, Чарльз має сказати офіцерові що, про таку общу деталь. На цьому обично ж розслідування будується, що знайти в жертв серійного вбивці щось спільне, а потім знайти і по цьому визначити, хто потенційна жертва, наприклад, і можна буде перехопити маньяка на підході до неї. Або і визначити взагалі його мотивацію, що він з'ївся на членів у цього клубу. Ще один особнячок отмечений цим знаком.
I'm guessing it wasn't suicide.
Пиздец. Нагадую, якщо Чарльз помре і потім вернеться на те саме місце, не факт, що там будуть ті самі припаси і монстри. Особливо монстри. Не факт, що там здоров'як буде, наприклад. Ну от, та від цього плюющогося появилось оце пугало. Це ж зеленуватий, він зараз вроді бахне.
I'm guessing it wasn't suicide.
I haven't known you long, but you mean so much to me.
Угу. І цей, звісно, член фотоклуба. Я ж зробив.
I'm guessing it wasn't suicide.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer, and keep your hands where I can see them.
I know why you wanted this case cracked. Found some clues in Becker's house. You were close, weren't you?
How dare you? He was special. A man you meet only once in life. He understood me. I won't stop until I find those who did it.
I'm sorry for your loss, Sam. And don't worry, I'm a private eye. Emphasis on the private.
Thank you, Charles. I appreciate it.
There's a link between all the victims. I found these cards in each house.
A photography club membership. They all had them.
Yeah, seems like a good place to investigate.
Thank you, Reed. I knew you'd find something. I might pay this club a visit. See if there's anyone who has an issue with them.
I got those photos you wanted. You got my compensation?
Terrific, thank you. Here, take this.
Some of these were pretty horrible. I hope you find the killer.
Me too, Reed. Me too.
Take care.
Okay. I'll need another drink to get through this.
Нормально так. Що ж, завдання ми, звісно, виконали. Отлично. А на цьому поки що все. Дякую за увагу. Пока.